Good morning. Thank you for coming back. Still on page 76 and 77. Still dealing with plural possessive nouns. Yes, this is review from yesterday, but yes, it can be very confusing, and I'm going to again warn you to be careful. Be careful. If you remember the plural possessive nouns, it really matters if the noun ends in S or does not end in S. If the plural possessive noun does end in S, you just add an apostrophe. If it does not end in S, then you add an apostrophe S. That's why we did yesterday's assignment, to get you used to a lot of the plural nouns that do end in S, because at the end, you just add an apostrophe. Well, as promised, today's assignment, this isn't quite as easy, because it's not just going to give you all plural nouns and end with S. You got to differentiate to make sure you understand. Okay, all plural nouns, if it ends in S, just add an apostrophe. If it doesn't end in S, add an apostrophe S. Just like we have here, I know we're used to the singular nouns, so we went through Monday and Tuesday. There you always add apostrophe S. For plural nouns like women and doctors, if it does not end in S, add apostrophe S. If it does end in S, if it does end in S, just add an apostrophe. We saw this one too again. Singular noun, apostrophe S. Plural noun that ends with S, just add an apostrophe. Now, this is again showing you the difference here between the singular and plural, just so that we're not getting mixed up. But please notice, focusing on this column right here, all plural nouns, but if it doesn't end with S, you add apostrophe S. If the plural noun like babies does end in S, add an apostrophe. You gotta always look at the very last word, very last letter in the plural noun and see. No S, okay, add apostrophe S. Okay, no S, add apostrophe S. Oh, ends in S, just add apostrophe. I am sorry this one's a little bit blurry, a little bit hard to see, but I want to kind of quiz you guys before we get to today's assignment. And you really got to make sure you're looking at the picture to see, is it one, singular, or is it more than one, two, or three? Because that makes a big difference if you add apostrophe S or just apostrophe. So, you're looking at the boys' raft. First of all, is there one boy that owns the raft? Or is there two boys that owns the raft? You would be correct in deciphering that there's two boys. Boys, plural, is B-O-Y-S, which ends with S. So B is the correct answer for this one. You just add an apostrophe because boys is the plural noun which ends in S. So B is correct. Here you go, elephants. There's two of them, plural. Whoops. Two of them, plural. So that elephants does end in S. Therefore, I should just add an apostrophe. I'm going to kind of sit back for just a few minutes and have you guys do the final four, and then we'll go through them. Take a look at each picture. Notice, is it one singular or more than one, plural? And then decipher which one is correct. Give you a few more seconds. All right, let's go to the third one here. There's boy, there's only one, so singular. So if you remember going back to Monday and Tuesday, if there's a singular noun, you always add apostrophe S. So here A would be correct. Why? There's only one boy. Always add apostrophe S for singular nouns. If it's the hamburger's bun, and I know it seems weird, okay, the hamburger owns the bun. Well, yes, technically. You can understand it just for the sake of the lesson, but there's only one. There's only one. Talked about the hamburger, so therefore if it's singular, you always add apostrophe S. Now, I hope you weren't getting tricked up, because here I see three cats. Plural. If I say plural noun cats, it's C-A-T-S. It already ends in S for the plural noun. So therefore, I just add an apostrophe. Here, the house. Well, there's only one house. Remember, it's the house that owns the windows. There's only one of them. So there, it would be a again, add apostrophe s because it's singular. But with plural, and it already ends in s, you just add an apostrophe. This is your assignment. Same concept as what we went through yesterday, still dealing with plural possessive nouns, but here you really got to be careful because as you see in the example, here's the plural noun. Say, oh, it already ends in s, so I just added the apostrophe to show the clowns own the hats. Take a look, the eyes of men. Men does not end in s, so I'm going to write M-E-N apostrophe s to show that the men own the eyes. Or it's theirs, they have them. Doesn't end in s, so I have to add apostrophe s. That's what you need to be careful of all the way down here. Plural nouns, every one of them. If it ends with s, write them here and just add apostrophe. If it doesn't end in s, write them here and add apostrophe s. Lord's blessings to you guys as you praise the Savior.